Please be seated. Welcome to the December 2023 School of Nursing Convocation. We are pleased to welcome graduates, friends, and family members who are joining us in person at the Bass Concert Hall on the UT Austin campus, as well as those of you who are watching a live stream video across the nation and the world. I would like to start by reading a message from Dean Unuk M., our new dean, who is unable to be here today because of commitments prior to her appointment as dean. Here is Dean Im's message. Congratulations to all of our University of Texas at Austin School of Nursing students who are graduating today. Also, congratulations to parents, partners, family, and friends who have supported and nurtured the graduates to successfully grow through this program. This commencement honors all that you have accomplished throughout the program and celebrates your continuous passion and commitment for nursing and your future leadership and contributions to nursing. We are very proud that we've had the opportunity to educate you, future nurse leaders, who will not only make an impact in the state of Texas, but also in the world. This outstanding community of yours will always be here to support and celebrate your future journey and accomplishments. I'm sorry that I cannot attend in person due to a schedule conflict, but my heart will be with all of you. Congratulations again, Dean Una Camp. The faculty and other administrators of the University of Texas at Austin School of Nursing are proud today to recognize 94 very special graduates. Among the graduates, we're proud to recognize 4 students who will receive their research-focused Doctor of Philosophy, PhD degree. Also today, 35 students will receive the Master's of Science Nursing degree. Most of these students are in the Leadership Across Diverse Settings track. Students in this track have worked to develop leadership competencies to be able to lead change in our complex and dynamic healthcare system. And last, but never least, we are very proud to recognize 55 students who will receive the Bachelor's of Science Nursing degree, the entry degree for the professional practice of nursing. As we begin our ceremony, I would like to recognize the faculty and staff of the School of Nursing who have supported our students during this very challenging educational journey, as well as the many clinical and community partners who provided essential experiential learning. Our faculty include experienced, renowned teachers, clinicians, and researchers who strongly believe that nursing profession is vital to the health of us all. Throughout our teaching, at all levels of our curriculum, the faculty are committed to preparing students to address the many significant healthcare challenges of the 21st century. I would like to give special recognition to our faculty marshal for today's convocation, Dr. Julie Zuniga. Dr. Zuniga recently received the School of Nursing's Mentor Award and has actively worked with students at all levels, including teaching healthcare ethics. We want to give her a special thank you for her dedication to students and faculty at the School of Nursing. Faculty, please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. After 30 years in academia, this is my first graduation speech. I've heard graduation speeches from students, deans, celebrities, and what I have learned is that desirable graduation speeches are meaningful, but more importantly, short. Wish me luck, here we go. This morning, I'd like to touch on 2 things: the expected impact that these graduates will have on the world, and the tremendous sacrifices they've made to transform into nurses, nurse leaders, and nurse scientists. First, the expected impact of these graduates. You've heard it said that what starts here changes the world. We take that very seriously here. What starts here in this highly ranked School of Nursing, with this exceptional faculty, students, and graduates, does indeed help change the world. You might ask, how can this be? It might be because we prepare our students with specific skills and knowledge that they will need in the professional practice of nursing to save lives, to improve healthcare, and to positively impact quality of life. And it might be because, based on the assumption that each of these 94 graduates will have at least a 30-year career in nursing, and that they will touch the lives of at least 12 patients per week, which is a very low estimate, then these students graduating today will affect the lives of almost 2 million persons in our healthcare system and in our communities. That is an impact that can indeed change the world, one patient or one community at a time. When you are a nurse, you know that every day you will touch a life or a life will touch yours. Author unknown. When you think about the impact of these graduates, remember that each one of us will likely need a nurse someday. And you should know that according to multiple research studies, the education level of the nurse is linked to the quality of nursing care, as demonstrated by decreased hospital readmissions, decreased infection rates, and lower mortality or death rates. The National Institute of Medicine concurs and recommends that 80% of nurses have at least a bachelor's degree. This is a far cry from the 65% that we have currently, making these graduates with their baccalaureate, master's, and PhD degrees critical to the quality of the healthcare workforce. What this data indicates is that education matters. We need nurses that are not only caring and compassionate, but are also knowledgeable, able to use clinical judgment with each individual patient in order to meet the patient's specific needs and to provide the safest care. And I am confident that these Longhorn nurses will be able to deliver. These graduates will also be at the forefront of making impact by changing and improving healthcare. Our master's graduates today have already started this journey with a project that they just completed as part of their LEADS capstone. As we look at the challenges in healthcare facing us today, nursing shortages, access to care, rising costs, mental health crises, it is absolutely essential that nurses be at the table as part of the team leading the efforts to address the problem. Yes, change is difficult, but nurses know how to get difficult things done because that is what nurses and nursing students must do every single day of their professional lives. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed people can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Margaret Mead. On to my second point. These graduates have made tremendous sacrifices along the way in their journey to transform into nurses, nurse leaders, and nurse scientists. The process of becoming a nurse requires transformation. Becoming a nurse changes who you are. The process is not easy. The expectations are many. Expectations about how you look, that would be our beloved nursing uniforms, how you act, ethical behavior, being truthful, advocating for the patient, washing your hands even when no one's looking, how you solve problems, clinical judgment, nursing process, interpreting assessment data, and how you intervene to deliver the best care. These graduates have worked very hard to achieve this transformation. There is a known metaphor about transformation that I think fits what we're talking about today. In this metaphor, there is a kind person watching a butterfly emerge from a cocoon. The butterfly seemed to be having difficulty emerging from the hole in the cocoon. The individual decided to help by enlarging the opening. The butterfly emerged with a swollen body, and its wings did not expand. What the kind person did not know was that the struggle through the tiny hole in the cocoon was needed to force the fluid from the body into the wings to help them expand. The struggle is part of the growth needed for transformation so that you can spread your wings and fly. Nursing school at any level provides plenty of struggles to help you grow and transform. The point is that with your graduation, we want to acknowledge and honor all of your sacrifices and struggles. You did what it took to transform into a nurse, and we thank you for that. As you launch into the next phase of your career, I hope you remember to prioritize your self-care and well-being. Find joy in the everyday. Before you can change the world one patient or one community at a time, you need to take care of yourself. This includes stress management, mindfulness, adequate sleep, exercise, good nutrition, and support systems. As you start this new venture, look to your former faculty and the many friends that you have made in this program to help you along the way. In conclusion, I feel incredibly honored to be here today to share this celebration with you and your loved ones to recognize your transformation and successes. We are now going to have some congratulatory remarks from a representative of the graduate degree candidates. Jade Tietzel, a graduating Master's of Science in Nursing student, will speak on behalf of the graduate students.
I don't know if mine is as short, but I hope it's still worth your time. Good morning, faculty, mentors, family, and graduates. December 2nd has been a date circled in my calendar for months. This date signifies the pinnacle of our hard work and perseverance in accomplishment of something bigger than ourselves. It is so powerful to be able to celebrate our accomplishments together. I think there is a power in recognition, and without it, we can sometimes fail to realize how far we have come and what it has taken to get here. I want to honor the support people that have shown up to this event and all those that have been supporting us throughout this program that are not present today. I believe strongly that we are a culmination of who we meet and who we allow ourselves to learn from. In a lot of ways, we are a mosaic of the people and experiences in our lives, and because of that, this accomplishment is much theirs as it is our own. I want to acknowledge the faculty, our professors, mentors, and biggest cheerleaders throughout this program. We are more well-rounded critical thinkers, more compassionate and knowledgeable healthcare professionals, and more intentional and driven individuals, all as a result of receiving the highest quality of guidance and mentorship from those passing the nursing baton to us. I hope you all receive our gratitude and know that we are better able to show up as leaders in the field through you. And of course, I want to recognize the graduates. We're here, we did it. Our shared experience is what makes us powerful. Throughout nursing school, we have broken down the concept of complex adaptive systems in healthcare. Any system consists of heterogeneous agents, where each of those agents make decisions regarding their own behavior that evolve over time. These agents interact with one another. It's not just that the whole becomes greater than the sum of its parts. It's that it's the product of the interactions among its parts. Complex adaptive systems are found everywhere. Various markets, industries, and social networks, animal swarms, ant colonies, and ecosystems. The brain, our immune systems, and every single cell that composes our body. We are fundamentally scientific and beautifully complex. Humans are science, and science is beautiful. We are complex in our human behavior, how we navigate relationships with other people, how we receive, interpret, and consume information, how we deal with challenges and stresses. While we may be habitual and innately mathematical in how we cope and process our own emotions, our behavior may evolve over time given new knowledge, experiences, and circumstances. We flow with the agents around us, and we become more integrated into our system. I want to recognize how we have grown despite our individual and shared challenges, and how that amplifies the growth for the people around us. Most people follow the same pattern until we inevitably reach a place where we're forced to change. We tend to follow the path of least resistance. But what has been most necessary for all of us in our self-growth as nurses is that sometimes understanding our behavior pattern requires the self-awareness to branch outside of ourselves. Humans are science, and science is beautiful. I think the most beautiful part of the process of our graduating cohort is how we have challenged ourselves within our own systems, how we have broken out of ourselves and our comfort to branch into more intricate, well-equipped, and empathetic individuals in order to take care of people that need us most. It has not always been the path of least resistance. And while there always remains the self-similarity in how we operate, our minds are much more intricately calculated. We become much more powerful in how we choose to adapt within new patterns and in how we serve the people around us. It is no coincidence that nursing is considered the harmonious melding of art and science. Humans are science, and science is beautiful. We have believed in ourselves enough to invest in our own growth. We are multifaceted human beings called to a profession that requires the vulnerabilities of human connection. When I think of why I decided to pursue a career in nursing, I often think about my patients and what they must be experiencing. The happy news, the scary events that you read about but never think will happen to you, the figuring it out as you go, the overwhelming moments of self-doubt, and everything in between. As nurses, we may even feel those things too. As a nurse in women's health, I have the privilege of seeing life brought into this world. I've had nightly birthday parties, watched a new dad so delicately and timidly hold a baby for the first time, maybe ever, taught new parents how to change a diaper, witnessed a mother do skin to skin with her baby for the first time. I've given sweet little babies their first bath, seen a grandpa cry when he realized his first name is shared with the next generation, waved goodbye to family as they drove away from the hospital with a newborn in their backseat. But I also got to find the most comprehensive help for a patient that didn't know she was pregnant and doesn't have support. Navigated care for a family whose baby I just had to transfer to the neonatal intensive care unit. Comforted a mother that just delivered a stillborn. I got to hold my patient's hand as we emergently ran to transfer her to the operating room because she bled too much after delivery. And then I hugged the support people as they anxiously waited in her room to see if she would be okay. I got to cry with my patient as they expressed fears that come with being a new parent, not being equipped enough, ready enough, good enough. But then I got to tell them that they are. I got to do all these things. I get to do all these things. Being a nurse is being human. As much as these patients relied on me to take care of them, in some ways, I've relied on them to take care of me too. We lean on other people to interpret what we are going through because sometimes it feels impossible to make sense of information on our own. We connect with other people to make individual celebrations more meaningful. We are sources of peace in turbulence. After all, a shared joy is a double joy, and a shared sorrow is a half sorrow. Progression is a culmination of lens-shifting failures and creative adjustments to new circumstances. Much like a complex adaptive system, it's dynamic and simultaneously unpredictable. And today marks an opportunity to embrace our own complexity, to take our baton and run, to understand that we are changing the world. So congratulations to the graduating class of 2023. I hope today is double the joy. Welcome, horns.
And now we'll have congratulatory remarks from a representative of the graduating undergraduate students, Maya Coleman, a graduating.
Thanks, y'all. Good morning to you all, friends, family, faculty, and all my fellow graduates. Thank you all for taking the time to be here and share in this special moment and huge accomplishment for us all. And a special thank you to my cohort and faculty for asking me to speak today. My name is Maya Coleman, and it is an honor to be representing the amazing December 2023 graduating cohort of the University of Texas at Austin School of Nursing. Well, graduates, congratulations. We made it. We have finally got to the light at the end of the tunnel that has seemed so far throughout this journey. The day we've all been long anticipating is finally here. All of our hard work has brought us here today to celebrate all of our accomplishments. It's crazy for me to think we were all strangers at one point. Baby student nurses anxious to start this new adventure called nursing school. Throughout classes, labs, clinical rotations, and late night study sessions, We've all formed an irreplaceable bond with each other. We've gained some of our best friends and best memories through this program. This experience is so unique that it's kind of hard not to become close with one another. Our assignments and conversations can sound like a foreign language to people that haven't gone through it themselves. Like, for example, no other major understands the pressure of creating a 7-page care plan. I mean, if you ask someone outside of nursing what they think a care plan consists of, they'll probably say a spa day, a facial, and putting on a funny Matthew McConaughey movie and relaxing. It's called a care plan, but it did nothing but stress us out. And for the graduate students, I can only imagine how creating a thesis or dissertation brought y'all together. The process of proposing it, defending it, and getting a committee is something that you all experienced together. These are just a few examples, but it creates unity between us all. That is something that this program has given us and something that I cherish so much. Also, let's be honest, nursing school's changed us. I can't even have a normal conversation anymore. My friend and I were out at a restaurant, and after the food came out, she told me, I think my eyes are bigger than my stomach. And instead of laughing or responding like a normal person would, I said, that sounds like a serious medical issue. You might want to get that checked out. And we can't watch medical shows the same anymore. I mean, they're great for drama and all, but we can't help but to point out all the little inaccuracies. Like, please don't ever show an intubated patient having a full-blown conversation. Please don't. Throughout our time here, we've all struggled together, worked hard together, and persevered together. And it brought us to this moment, our graduation day. The growth that I've seen in myself and my peers is incredible. We've all gained many skills, honed our own passions, built our confidence, and of course, we've all gotten to know our good old friend, Johnny Odell, very well throughout our time here. That's an inside joke between us. For those of you that don't know, that's the name of our practice mannequin in our labs and simulations. This experience and this program are like no other. To my fellow graduates, I am so proud of us all, and I am so happy that I got to be a part of this journey with all of you. The School of Nursing and its faculty has definitely helped to prepare us for our careers. There are so many resources for us to utilize to help facilitate our progress. From extracurricular organizations, to tutor sessions, to free snacks on the 3rd floor. During my time in the nursing program, I was president of the African American Nursing Student Association, otherwise known as ANSA, for those of you that might not know. And I was also a peer academic coach, which is similar to a tutor. My involvement in the school has helped shape me into who I am today. I've strengthened many skills, such as time management, organization, and public speaking. But most importantly, I was given the opportunity to branch out and build relationships and network through these different extracurricular activities. As I said before, this program is so unique. We've gotten opportunities that are not common for other majors. For example, we got to participate in clinicals where we go to hospitals in the Austin area. Did you know that we start our clinical rotations and work hands-on with patients as early as our junior year? I mean, think about it. How many juniors have that level of responsibility? We did. We got that chance because we gained the training and competency that was necessary for it by that stage of our schooling. We were trusted with a multitude of tasks, some that may be hard for y'all to believe. We started with the basics, like taking blood pressure or checking temperatures, to more invasive techniques like starting IVs, administering vaccines, and drawing blood. We did it all. And I know a lot of parents, grandparents, or family friends probably still see a lot of us graduating today as children. I know my parents still see me as their little baby girl, which I am, but my fellow graduates and I have also developed the skills and knowledge to become amazing nurses with increasing responsibilities. Also, this program has given us the opportunity to build upon our core values. For example, integrity. If we make a mistake, we own it and learn from it. If we forget something, we go back and do it promptly. I remember a professor telling us before we started our clinicals that one of our most important attributes as a nurse is honesty. Another value is kindness. We will provide care for a wide array of people with different backgrounds, different resources, and different stories. We were taught to provide everyone with grace as we do not know what they've been going through. Advocacy is another character trait that we built upon. Nurses that speak up and support the patient can cause positive change. A prime example that we've seen firsthand is through the faculty. They have advocated for us students throughout this entire process. All the nursing faculty has provided us with invaluable support, advice, lessons, and tools that I know we will all carry into our professional careers. We couldn't have made it this far without the support and encouragement of you all. All the faculty is amazing. Throughout our time in clinicals, we were able to explore a plethora of specialties, patients, and experiences. And each of us have had moments that have stuck with us and reminded us why we decided to pursue nursing. A story that I've held on to involved a laboring mom. She decided she wanted a natural birth, so no epidural or any pain medications were a part of her plan of care. Her laboring lasted from 7 p.m. until 2 a.m., in which her baby was safely delivered. On the labor and delivery unit, there's only one patient assigned to a nurse at a time. So because of that, my preceptor and I were able to stay in the patient's room the entire time during her laboring process, the whole 7 hours. During this time, I was given the chance to use the skills that I described earlier into my practice. Integrity. I explained to her that this was likely going to be a long, intense process, and that we would do everything in our power to make sure that her birth plan of a natural labor came to fruition. Kindness. During her labor, she expressed how tired she was and how she felt like she could not do it anymore. I provided her with words of encouragement, reinforcing that she could and would do it, all for her unborn baby girl. And advocacy. She was experiencing intense pain in her back during contractions due to the position of the baby. Because she did not want to use any medications, I advocated for her and suggested natural techniques for pain management, such as back counter pressure and hip squeezes. After a long, vigorous 7 hours, a healthy baby girl was born. It was so beautiful for me to see the patient's affect change from fighting through this intense battle of labor to the pure joy and relief that came over her as this new baby was brought into this world. Once the baby was placed onto the mom's chest, the first thing that this new mom did was look up at me and say 2 simple words: "Thank you." Of all the people in the room, the mom looked at me. I couldn't believe it. The student nurse was the first person that she looked at and expressed gratitude towards. I was so honored. This touched me in a way I can't even describe with words. The thought of being there as a helping hand for people during their most vulnerable times has always inspired me. It is for times like this that reinforce why I want to be a nurse. And I know that all of my fellow graduates have stories similar to mine. Stories that we cherish, stories in which we have created positive memories for ourselves and other families. Stories that remind us that we have chosen the correct path and pursued the right career. Speaking for myself, and I'm sure all of my other classmates, we could not have made it through this journey on our own. Family and friends gave all of us the support that we needed to become successful. This graduating class stayed persistent, and we worked hard to finish this program for reasons bigger than ourselves. Some of us out here today are first-generation graduates, working hard to create a better future for ourselves and our loved ones. Some of us are here continuing the legacy as a Longhorn graduate, making our families proud. And all of us here today are actively fulfilling our calling to help others. We all had a purpose for obtaining this degree, and we achieved that goal today. To my family, friends, and loved ones who pushed me to be the best version of myself, thank you for making me into the person I am today. And to the families and loved ones of my fellow graduates, on their behalf, thank you for your love and support. We couldn't have done this without you. And so this marks the end of one journey and the beginning of another. Today is a celebration. We are here to recognize our dedication, perseverance, and hard work. There will be fun, inspirational, and yes, challenging times along the way in our new careers, but it'll all be worth it. As we get ready to embark on this new chapter of our lives, I would like to leave us with a quote from famous writer Maya Angelou. As a nurse, we have the opportunity to heal the mind, soul, heart, and body of our patients. They may forget your name, but they will never forget how you made them feel. This is why we chose nursing. Our work matters and our service counts. Whether it's hands-on care, or being a voice for the voiceless, we are helping to make a difference in people's lives. This is what we do it for. What starts here changes the world, so let's all go out there and change it. Hook 'em horns.
At this time, we will recognize individually the candidates for graduation. Assisting in the recognition of degree candidates are Dr. Alexandra Garcia, Assistant Dean for the Graduate Programs and Professor, Dr. Laura Murphy, Graduate Advisor and Clinical Assistant Professor, Dr. Shalonda Horton, Clinical Assistant Professor, Dr. Teresa Bailey, Clinical Assistant Professor, Dr. Vin T. Wynn, Associate Dean for Student Services, Dr. Lee Goldstein, Clinical Associate Professor and Director of the Learning Enhancement and Academic Progress Center, Dr. Larissa Brungut, Clinical Assistant Professor, and Dr. Nicole Murray, Clinical Assistant Professor. Dr. Garcia will now present by name the graduates who have completed their doctoral study in nursing and who have completed their study toward the Master of Science in Nursing and Postmasters. Dr. Laura Murphy will hood the graduate students, assisted by Dr. Shalonda Horton, and Dr. Teresa Bailey will also join us on stage.
Will the graduate candidates please stand and come forward? We will first recognize the Doctor of Philosophy in Nursing recipient. So, Bo-Ra Kim. Seung-Ju Lim. Kelly Pretorius. Our Master of Science in Nursing recipients are Kaval Kaur Aurora, Malia Nicole Bloom, Catherine Butts, Daniel Carver, Belle Cassidy, Lindsay Collins, Morgan Cooper, Caitlin Hale Daniels, Tenzin Dickey, Mariah Ergang, Joyce Carla Garcia, Monica Gonzalez Frazier, Brianna Ubiera, Casey Inman, Caroline Jordan, Ching Yao Julie Lee, Amanda Sue Martinez. Lauren Meadows. Dara Akila Meekins Anderson. Megan Elizabeth Murillo. Camilo Navarro Redondo. Christina Nguyen. Elisa Mali Palavan. Carly Pressinger. Melissa Dawn Ramirez. Noor Rauf. Catherine Reinierson. Carlos Sanchez Rodriguez. Katie Steiner. Alan Stepchinsky. Jay Tietzel. Michael Walker. Rachel Wong. Dr. Nguyen will now present by name the graduates who have completed their Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Dr. Lee Goldstein and Dr. Larissa Brungot will pin the undergraduate students. Dr. Nicole Murray will also join us.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree come forward? Julia Lauren Eder. Alexis Grace Paget. Kyle Chiu. Noah Barker. Melissa Rios. Emily Franco. Megan Adele Jung Kun Lao. Maya Coleman. Ida Gahan. Maria Edith Flores Galvan. Giselle Serrano. Alondra Lopez. Erica Chang. Khalida Sharon. Aileen Garcia. Jacqueline Martinez. Rebecca Limisha. Audrey Lee. Nina Lee. Rayling Long Lu. Matthew Ryan Watson. Brian Dang. Renee Nguyen. Caitlin Lee. Lee Nguyen. Danae Marie Olson. Jerry Clyde Reyes. Hannah Grace Ranke. Yozari Salivar. Margarita Ramirez. Michaela Rodriguez. Mariana Gomez Obrolita. Williams. Grace Labat. Emily DePima. Macy Zychek. Olivia Grace Durr. Elisa Cavazos. Anissa Ogando. Hannah Williams. Kristen Howe. Natalie Rodriguez. Tiffany Tui V. Pham. Aurelie Iborra. Kelsey Marie Partridge. Alexis Danielle Corral. Sophia Nicole Marioni. Jennifer Kim. Bryce Zertuche. Allison Hollister. Grace Ann Jimenez. Delaney Reckler. Sophia Peterson. Kennedy Elizabeth Knight. Paige Parker. Congratulations, PSN.
Congratulations to each and every graduate of the class of Fall 2023. Would all degree candidates now please rise, turn and recognize parents, spouses, relatives, and friends, all those who've been essential to your success. Thank you. We know that the support is greatly appreciated. You may be seated. And I know the prospective graduates join us in expressing sincere gratitude to each of you. We are very proud of the accomplishments and achievements to date of our graduates, and we know they will excel with integrity and the spirit that nothing is impossible. They will serve as leaders in Texas and beyond, and the quality of nursing and healthcare will be enhanced by their leadership, critical thinking, clinical judgment skills that they will use to serve society by promoting comfort, dignity, and health of those they care for in their communities, around the nation, and around the world. Congratulations to each of you and your families and friends who now have their very own Longhorn nurse to turn to for help and guidance in health and wellness. Following today's convocation, we ask that guests please remain seated until the platform party and all of the graduates have cleared the auditorium. Thank you to all of you who have joined us in person and virtually. Congratulations to each and every one of December 2023 graduates, and hook 'em.